Riyadh season, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. I'm telling you right now, cause I'm a real one. You know, I'm a real one. As I always say in my videos, I'm a real one. I didn't watch the fight. I went ahead and watched the highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the first. I'm gonna no. I'm gonna go ahead and look and watch the full fight, right? But I went on and watched the highlights, and the highlights were 11 minutes and 3 seconds, and the highlights were favoring Francis Ngannou. Yeah, the highlights was favoring Francis Ngannou. I didn't watch the fight. I wake up in the morning. People are hitting me up that Francis Ngannou won the fight, but he didn't win the fight. I'm like, what the fuck are these people talking about? And then I go back and watch the fight, and I'm thinking to myself, wow. I'm watching those highlights. Tyson landing some good shots, and I'm thinking to myself, motherfuckers, what did I say about Francis Ngannou's chin? He fucking eats those like fucking nothing. He eats them like nothing. At the end of the day, he didn't take that much damage. Bro, Francis Ngannou is one of the best fighters in the world. Period. And the highlights were obviously, for me, the highlights, what they do, they provide false information. But according to the people that were hitting me up, messages that, bruh, Francis Ngannou, I just finished watching the fight, Francis Ngannou won the fight. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? Francis Ngannou lost the fight. And they were like, bruh, did you watch the full fight? And I'm thinking to myself, bruh, Francis did not win the fight. And then we started arguing back and forth, but we're not on that. Bruh, what did I say about Francis Ngannou's chin? What did I say about Francis Ngannou's fight IQ? I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video. Obviously, if you don't get that far, I don't give a fuck. But I predicted it. I knew what Francis Ngannou brings to the table in this fight. Cause turns out MMA strikers and boxing fighters are two different things. And guess what? Francis Ngannou just proved that you can win a fight if you are a calculated MMA fighter. Obviously, the John Joneses of the MMA, the Tyron Woodleys. I'm not gonna mention Ben Askren, whatever his fucking name is. Those mother don't do shit, bro. They are like Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley. Oh man, you cannot compare these people, bro. Back to the fight. The decision. Obviously, I don't know what people expected. If Francis was gonna go to a decision and win the decision, no. Francis Ngannou knew himself that he was not gonna win a decision. Why am I saying that? Because the sport of boxing is corrupt as the sport of boxing is corrupt as fuck. Why? Because I just watched his latest interview. It was about an hour ago. He was talking about he's not surprised about this decision, but he knows he won the fight. And that's not exactly what he said, but somewhere along those lines. Riyadh season delivered, and I'm telling you, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. I would like to see a rematch. At the end of the day, man, Francis lost the fight. I'm bummed out about that. My man was supposed to win the fight. My man had won the fight, but technically, he did not win the fight. And I'm fucking bummed out about that, man. I fucking hate that for him. Cause, man, Francis Ngannou's stock just went the fuck up. the UFC. Now I get why the UFC is mad. What am I talking about? Bruh, Francis Ngannou is good at what he does. Give him the opportunity, he's gonna deliver. The UFC gave him the opportunity, he delivered. Lost the first title fight in the UFC and won the second title fight convincingly and finished one of the best MMA heavyweights in the world in the UFC. And he goes ahead, he crosses sports combat, he crosses combat sports, and guess what he does? He wins the fucking fight, but technically he does not win the fight because he took that as an L. Okay, back to this whole thing of Tyson Fury actually lost the fight. Man, for me, bro, to be honest, because I'm a real one, I didn't think that the judges. No. I said it. That's why I'm saying I'm going to put the link in the description of the video. The UAE judges were going to lean towards the boxer no matter how the fight went. No matter how the fight went, we saw what happened to Kamaru Usman. Obviously, Khamzat Chimaev is from the UAE, and I put that in quotes. And guess what? I knew this was going to happen if it went to decision, because I knew Francis Ngannou's chin was going to hold up. What he had to do, he had to knock Tyson Fury out. Period. That's what Francis Ngannou had to do. But as I said, watching the highlights, we're favoring Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury landing some good shots because of Francis Ngannou's chin. He's getting old, but his chin is not getting old. Turns out, as he's getting older and getting more experience, it's either boxing or MMA, he's gonna be good. Watch out for his next boxing fight. This is not Francis Ngannou's last boxing fight. If you were a hater, guess what? If you talk shit about this fight, it proves my point. You are a motherfucking hater. And guess what? Francis Ngannou won the fight. Technically, he did not win the fight. But I'm telling you, man, you have not seen the last of Francis Ngannou in boxing. Cause obviously the sport is fucking corrupt as fuck. And turns out Francis Ngannou understood that, and he's not beating himself up that much, The man did well. The man represented his country. He represented Africa on a higher pedestal. And guess what? Give a fuck about the numbers. His next boxing fight, guaranteed. People are tuning in. As I always say, bro, the UAE judges, guess what? The most disrespected people in the world are black ones. The most disrespected people in the world are black ones. At the end of the day, he understood it. He understood it too. Tyson's record was on the line, and obviously the relationship, how the business was going. Tyson Fury didn't have to lose the fight. Tyson Fury just didn't have to get knocked out. And guess what? We're gonna see as the coming weeks we're gonna see how everything pans out and what is really Francis Ngannou's next move. And I'm proud of my mans. He's my mans. I'm biased. Give a fuck what you think. I'm one of the most biased people when I talk about Francis Ngannou. And at the end of the day, I don't give a bro. I know my man is capable of knocking any mother out. And guess what? He proved it. And guess what? He proved the world. He shocked the world once again, winning a decision. technically losing the decision also. Thanks. Peace out.